Good afternoon. Welcome to Chamber Conversations. I'm Carol Gieske with the Elgin Area Chamber and so pleased to bring you Chamber Conversations, a new video series to introduce our chamber members. We're all about business here at EAC and glad to share some insights about our local businesses in Elgin and South Elgin and the people that make them successful. It is my pleasure to introduce to you today Nicole Buchanan, Director of Operations for the Bear Family Restaurants. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Carol. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for
Good.
asking.
Thanks for joining us today. And you are at the McDonald's restaurant in South Elgin on Reddington. Is that right?
Yes, I'm here in South Elgin joining you with this lovely weather we've got going on outside.
We are looking forward to spring to be happening soon. Unfortunately, today is not one of those days that we're looking for. So McDonald's restaurant, the Bear family restaurants have been involved with McDonald's for decades, probably 50 or 60 years, I think, when Jerry and Marcella first started with owning their first franchise. Nicole, you joined Bear family restaurants when?
I joined 11 years ago in 2010.
So you're at the South Elgin location. Can you tell us a little bit about that restaurant?
Yes, I'm at the location in South Elgin on Reddington Drive. This location is one of the newer ones, so it's getting a little bit older now. It was built in 2005, and we've recently completed a remodel on it that was completed in April of 2020.
April of 2020. So what were we all doing in April of 2020, Nicole?
Well, I'll tell you what we weren't doing. We weren't enjoying this beautiful dining room.
So it has literally been closed since it was remodeled because of COVID. And you still, I mean, I drive through the restaurants, but you're not open at Reddington, right?
Not currently.
Inside eating, I should say.
They're open for pickup, so you can come in and order and take your food to go. And the drive-thru's open. They're also open for McDelivery, but they're not open for dine-in right now.
All right, so how was this site renovated? What's new and exciting about this site?
So the site has been modernized to look a little bit different than it looked before. Those of you who were here before may remember that it had a large TV and a lot of really cool marble and really intricate design. It's been changed to kind of be a little bit more modern, a little more sleek, and a little newer. So it's really quite lovely.
Well, we look forward to seeing it. So as we went into COVID, you closed virtually all the lobbies within the restaurants. What have you done regarding COVID and the impact of that on your restaurant so we can come back in eventually and eat inside of the restaurants?
Well, all of our locations and all McDonald's have taken additional safety precautions. We're making sure that hand washing is occurring more often. We've got PPE for our employees, gloves and masks for them to wear, and we're sanitizing the high touch surfaces very, very often. So we want to make sure that everybody stays safe. But one thing that's really cool in this restaurant is we have something that's called UV Angel, which is the system that we've installed in this restaurant that is constantly scanning the environment and purifying the air using an ultraviolet light. So all day long, it's constantly sanitizing the air. Behind the counter, it's also sanitizing the high touch surfaces with that UV light. So it's scanning all day long. And when the computer senses pathogens or when it just sees an opportunity that there's nobody kind of around that area, it starts sanitizing it to keep everything really, really clean and sanitary.
So you really are looking out for your employees as well as the guests who are coming in. Eventually will be coming in and sitting down and dining, but certainly taking care of them as they come into your lobby at this point in time.
Yes, safety is the most important thing for us. So we're testing the UV Angel system in 4 of our locations, and this is one. So this will be one of the first restaurants to open up again for dine-in business because the system is just so great. It's keeping the air so clean and sanitary.
Well, so there's lots of things that are going on. McDonald's, of course, has been popular during COVID. The drive-through has really been what your source of business has been virtually through this. You have had, though, the opportunity to introduce some new products as well, right?
Yes, we have, and they've been incredibly successful. I'm so glad to be able to share them with you. So first things first, of course, we have our Shamrock Shakes. They're back for St. Patrick's Day, so those are always really exciting. We love those. We also have a Shamrock McFlurry with Oreo in it. That's really good. So, but I don't have that with me because I just eat the whole thing. So that has to stay back there. But we were able to launch a new chicken sandwich line, and they are incredible. So right here, I've got the crispy chicken, which has butter and pickles on it. The spicy crispy has spicy sauce and pickles. And the deluxe has mayo, lettuce, and tomato, and all three are just absolutely delicious. They're so good.
Well, that's exciting. So those have come out just recently, is that right?
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, exciting. Well, we look forward to having the opportunity to drive through and get one of those. One of the things that's been really interesting to see, and you're very active in social media, and we appreciate hearing from the Bear family about what's happening with the various restaurants, is you've done a lot of community service during this time. Is that right?
Yes, we actually have done a ton. So at BFR, we had for many years, we've had a goal of donating 1,000 hours of community service through volunteerism. And actually in 2020 with COVID, despite all its challenges, was the first year we were actually able to meet that goal and exceed it. So we try to find new ways to get involved safely in our communities and really reach out to our more vulnerable neighbors who maybe weren't getting out of the house as much. So we did a lot of creative things like senior pen pal projects and home goods distribution. We partnered with the Salvation Army to do that. We were able to give back over 1,200 hours last year. This year we've got a goal of 1,350.
Oh, that's a substantial increase.
Yeah, it's, you know what, we have a partnership with Food for Greater Elgin, and they are incredible, the things that they do for our community. And we are so proud to be part of their, what they do. It's just absolutely incredible. We love serving our guests when they're in our restaurants, and we love to serve our neighbors when they need help.
Well, we appreciate you reaching out and having such an impact in some of the social service agencies in the community, because you really have. Salvation Army, Food for Greater Elgin, the very core of a delivery to a lot of folks who are in need of services. And we appreciate what you and your team have been able to do during this time. So with all of your restaurants, you are a major employer, and I think people just don't understand that. You have actually thousands of employees at the many franchises locations that you have. How do we have a jobs board on our Elgin Area Chamber website, EAC Works, and so we list your jobs that are available. You have a very interesting and generous benefits package. Could you talk just a couple moments about that?
Sure. We offer a lot of competitive benefits. We offer competitive pay. We offer flexible time off. We pay for uniforms and food for our employees. And as you reach into the management, the benefits become richer. But one of the things I think most people don't know about Bear Family Restaurants is that we do offer tuition assistance for our employees. So you have to work here for 90 days and you have to work a minimum of 15 hours a week, and you're eligible for tuition assistance. So managers are eligible for $3,000 a year, and crew people are eligible for $2,500 a year, which is really substantial when you think about it.
That is very generous, and what we have today versus other employers to only be working 15 hours a week and only have 90 days vested into the program, and you've got that ability to use that at the local community college or any of the colleges in the area around us is very generous. If people are interested, how would they get in touch or get more information about this?
They can always check out our website or reach out to our office directly. Most people around there know where to find us, so they can always check the website for more information. That's going to be the best place to start.
Good. And what is that website?
BearFamilyRestaurants.com.
Excellent. All right. Here's one of the most important questions. What is your favorite toy that was included in a McDonald's Happy Meal?
Oh my gosh, you have to hit with the hard-hitting questions, don't you? There's so many. So, I mean, there's so many choices. When I was a little kid growing up, I would always go to McDonald's and get Happy Meals. And so not that long ago, McDonald's did an anniversary promotion for some of the cool toys from when I was a kid. So we have this like little chicken nugget buddy, and he is a cowboy. And they have other little McNugget buddies. And this is actually one from that promotion from back in the day when I was a little kid. We found it in our garage. And it just flips open, and there's a little Hamburglar in there, and it's really fun. But we do have a lot of classics here. I've got 101 Dalmatians and Furbies and stuff. You can take a look at my toys down here.
Oh, that's wonderful, Nicole. Look at that assortment. Oh, we all remember some of those as we were growing up or our children were growing up. Thanks for bringing those in today. That's really fun. So tell us a little bit about you, because the success of so many of our businesses, of course, rely on the people that are working at those businesses. You said you've been with McDonald's for a long period of time. How did you start?
I started after school when I was 15. I wanted a lot of things at the mall. So my mom told me I had better get a job. And McDonald's was one of the few that hired minors. So I got started, and I started a quick career growth up to assistant manager by the time I graduated high school. And by the time I was 20, I was a general manager for McDonald's. So it's been nearly 25 years that I've been working for McDonald's, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
Oh, that's remarkable. All right. So in our last couple of minutes that we have, I want people to know who Nicole is. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. And the first thing that comes to your mind, I'd appreciate hearing about it. So some fun facts about you. Your favorite book?
The Great Gatsby.
Favorite song?
Hotel California.
Oh, that's a long one.
It's
Good one. I like that one too. Favorite food?
Pizza.
Oh, what kind?
Lou Malnati's.
What toppings?
Only cheese.
Only cheese.
Only
Good.
cheese.
What's your favorite month of the year?
I love October.
Why?
Halloween's just so fun, and I love fall.
Excellent. Good. What about your favorite holiday?
I love Thanksgiving. I love to be with my family.
Makes sense. Favorite movie?
I love watching Twilight, and I'm Team Edward. So let's just get that out of the way.
Thank you for that clarification. We appreciate that. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite show?
The Crown. I'm really enjoying that lately.
Oh, excellent. All right. And so when you have any time off away from McDonald's, where's the destination that you dream of going someday?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to go with Greece.
Wonderful. Good.
Yes.
All right. And the last question of our interview, Burger King or McDonald's? I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course, McDonald's.
All right. Then that means Coke or Pepsi as well.
Coke.
Oh.
Diet Coke. But yeah, Coke.
All right. Well, thank you for your time with us today. It's really fun for us to be able to share just a little bit about the people behind our chamber members. We're so appreciative of the Bear Family Bear Family restaurants, many of them being the McDonald's right in our own community here, and the longstanding relationship that we've had with the Bear family and the restaurants. We're most appreciative. So thanks, Nicole, for your time. Nicole Buchanan, Director of Operations for the Bear Family Restaurants, joined us today. Visit them. She's at the location on Reddington in South Elgin, but there's also the location at the corner of Spring and McLean, right? Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the Elgin locations as well. So thanks for your time today. I appreciate you bringing in those items from the Happy Meals. It brings back some really wonderful memories. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for joining us on Chamber Conversations. We'll be talking with you again. Thanks.